Hey, man, don't be shining that light in my friend's face.
No, you cannot.
What's your problem, man? Name and badge number.
I don't have to give it to you.
You're not a real cop. Stop shining that light in my eyes.
Quit bothering people. You ain't a cop.
Where's my light at? Get his tag number.
All right, you see it? You see it? Good.
You just hit me in the face with it.
You see it? It's good.
You just hit me in the face.
I'm gonna mace you, bro.
You see it? It's right there. Good.
He flashing a fake badge.
Yeah, he just assaulted you. I got it on video. You just assaulted him.
Tell him to come.
Now he's fleeing the scene. Fleeing the scene.
This guy was a fake ICE agent. He got arrested for impersonating an officer.
And Galveston police say this man is accused of posing as an ICE agent on the island. He was caught after this confrontation. Robert Harvey captured this video on November the 9th after spotting what appeared to be a traffic stop. But he says he knew the uniform didn't look right, so he confronted the suspect, 44-year-old Joshua Warner, who showed that ID. Galveston later identified him and took him into custody on December 22nd on 2 counts of impersonating a public servant. He's now being held on a $500,000 bond.
You really got guys running around pretending to be law enforcement and pretending to be ICE agents at a time like this. And this is absolutely scary and terrifying because on the video, this guy is actually harassing people and actually profiling a black driver, pulling over black dudes, asking for ID and all types of stuff. And he's not even a real cop. He's not even a real ICE agent. This is crazy. And I'm so glad that these guys were there to film him. And this guy got arrested. And he's locked up right now for impersonating a federal officer. Let me tell you something. One of the dumbest crimes you can do is impersonate a federal officer. And this guy running around with fake army fatigues, fake utility belts, trying to act like he an ICE agent. But what's most important here, ladies and gentlemen, is that we live in very tricky times. We live in a time where you just don't know what's real and what's fake. You don't know who's a real police officer or a fake officer or somebody running around in a costume looking to abduct people. I mean, it's scary when you think about the fact that there are human traffickers out here who kidnap and abduct people every day. And what better costume right now in 2026 for criminals and wicked people to wear but an ICE agent uniform so that they could try to abduct people out of their cars, so they could try to kidnap people, and God knows what's happening to the people they snatching up.
We shouldn't have militarized groups of people roaming the streets, just showing up with masks on, snatching people up, some of them U.S. citizens, and shipping them to countries they didn't even come from.
And so it's very tricky right now. You got to use discernment, and most importantly, you got to make sure you're not traveling by yourself. Make sure you have some witnesses, because that black man who he pulled over, he was all up in his car. If those guys wasn't out there, who knows what would have happened that this fake ICE agent was harassing and could have possibly abducted. And so, ladies and gentlemen, this situation is important for everybody to know. To know that there are guys dressed up, impersonating federal ICE agents, abducting people off the street.
Calling me a shady wannabe, it's funny cause I grew up stealing from Marshalls. Woke up on the couch, no cash in my house, never read, can you see where the cash was in a Jeep, I had a bottle next to me and it was yelling at me in a French accent. Bonjour. Black on the tee, black on the jeans, passionately bent backs like a crash on the street. Freak accident, token the accident. Freak T used to be a chopper, then he passed it and lead 20 racks my fee. Like backpack full, but I gave it to my bro when the girl under my arm is mad cause the car full. I was 17 when they were calling me a shady wannabe. It's funny cause I grew up stealing from Marshalls. Woke up on the couch, no cash in my house, never read, can you see where the cash went? Sure. I was in a Jeep, I had a bottle next to me and it was yelling at me in a French accent. Bonjour. Black on the tee, black on the jeans, passionately bent backs like a crash on the street. Freak accident, token the accident. Freak T used to be a chopper, then he passed it and lead 20 racks my fee.
And in face spaces, I understand what comedy culture is like, but I'm also a pastor and I carry a shepherd's heart. So I want to be clear that I'm not here to cancel anybody, and as a kingdom person, I don't even believe in cancel culture. But what I'm also here to do is make sure that we're not defending broken systems. I'm here to tell the truth in love. And this conversation that we're having, if we keep getting stuck on pastors and leaders and pointing the finger, we're going to miss the bigger issue. The bigger issue is the problem of us and culture slowly turning pulpits into platforms for performers and disciples into spectators. Somewhere along the way, what we did is we started to celebrate the charisma more than the character. We started to applaud the visibility and the virality more than the integrity, and the production value more than the formation, and we're surprised when the world laughs. I don't think we should be surprised. I don't think we should be shocked. I think that scripture is very clear that God will hold his leaders. God will hold leaders to a much higher standard. And so let God deal with that. But the church is more than just the leadership and the pastors. It's actually about you and me. We are the church as believers in Jesus. And so we need to have compassion and understand that for a lot of people, the video isn't just satire. It's actually tugging on a memory somewhere in their history. And they're not laughing only because the video is funny, but because it's familiar and something is resonating. So instead of us getting defensive, maybe it's a moment for us to be humble and to ask God, what are you trying to show me? What does this say about the church? Because the answer isn't in canceling the church. It's about the church becoming the true church. I don't think we need louder churches. I think we need cleaner hearts. The future of the church is not going to be saved by better branding and by more antics. It's going to be saved by believers who actually live like Jesus and advance the kingdom in the way he told us to. That stings a little bit. And if it stings, I don't think it's exposure. I think it's an invitation for us to look within and say, God, what are you trying to show me in this situation? And how can I truly be the kingdom ambassador you need me to be? Hope this helps. Love you. I'll catch you soon.
You're in the mix with the baddest DJ. This is Jer Radio. In the mix.